Hi guys, story time as I have my breakfast. So anyway, before I start on the story, this is what I'm having. Oh, my mouth is so watery. Sweet potato with avocado and a bit of salt on my avocado because I love avocado with salt. Anyway, back to the story. So you know when someone tells you, I'm not ready for a relationship, all they're leaving out is I'm not ready for a relationship with you. 90% of the time, 95% of the time, when people tell you that they're not ready for a relationship, they like you, but they just don't see a potential relationship with you, or they don't find you worth having a relationship with. Anyway, so let me tell you my story. So beginning of this year, so I was saying, beginning of this year, I met this guy that I really liked. I had met him before and we'd gone on a couple of dates. And then one night we spent time together, and I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really like this guy. And guys, the reason I keep saying I like this guy, it's very rare for me to just like a guy who hasn't tried so much, who hasn't put effort with me. Like, you really have to try. You really have to impress me so much for me to kind of, after just spending time with him. So after spending so much time with him, I'm over the moon. I'm like, I might have found the one. You know how we ladies do it. And we're having a conversation. The next day we're having breakfast, we're having a conversation, and this guy's like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm like, wait, what? Which I don't blame him because, again, we were just spending time. It's not like he had asked me out. It's just, I thought, he wanted to spend time with me, and there was chemistry. You feel me? There was chemistry, the vibe was good. And then I'm like, dude, you are saying you're not ready for a relationship, so what am I doing here? Why am I with you? And in that moment I started thinking, okay, so the first instinct, which is something that I probably would have done long ago, was to kind of don't worry, because I know I'm fun. I'm a good time. I'm crazy a bit, but I'm a good time. So in my head, I'm thinking, you know what? Let me just play along. Eventually, he's gonna see, how good of a time I am, and eventually he's gonna be obsessed with me, which is what happens most of the time when I'm just playing along with guys. And we're gonna go out, and then he's gonna consider having a relationship. I was like, no, girl, you don't have to prove your worth to get into a relationship. If they don't see it in the beginning, they will never see it. And so in that moment, I'm like, I'm not even going to question him. Like, why are you not ready for a relationship? Although he voluntarily gave me the information. He's like, well, I just had a breakup. I'm like, so you just had a breakup, but you want to spend time with me. In fact, you just want to sleep with me. Okay, so instead of doing what I would have done a long time ago, which is try to prove my worth, try to make him understand why, although I've never done that. I think I've just done that staying in relationships where I knew I wasn't valued, or trying to make a relationship where I knew that person didn't value me that much. I try to stay. I was like, no, 2025, I'm not doing that. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. You're not ready for a relationship. That's fine. And then I just left it like that. I was like, I'm not even going to look for him. I'm not even going to be texting him. Girl, this guy does not want a relationship with you. It's not even about him not being ready. Because when we then talk, when we were then talking about the kind of people we want to have a relationship eventually, I was like, he's not describing me. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, thank God I realized that in that moment. And thank God for growth, because now I can realize that. So because you waste so much time with people that are just pushing time while they're waiting for their soulmates, for the one or whatever. And then I just kept quiet. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I heard you. I liked you, but I heard you. So I'm just going to move away. Right? So all I'm here to tell you is, if somebody tells you, if male or female, if they tell you they're not ready to be in a relationship, 95% of the time, it's not with you, because I bet you this. If the right person comes, they're going to that person. Okay, my avocado is finished, so I had to get more air. So what happens from, because this happened in January, right? January, we have not met, but he's been calling, he's been trying, he's been texting, hey, are you available for cricket? Are you available for lunch? Are you available for blah, 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 right? And obviously I'm like, no, I'm not available. Girl is busy. You're not ready for a relationship. What you want to do with me? I don't want to be your friend. Right? Anyway, so today he sends me a message. He's like, "Hey, I was just thinking about you. I think he clocked it. I think he realized. Oh my God, this is May, almost to June. It's almost 6 months now. We're getting to 6 months. All this time we haven't met, he's just been asking to meet me. He's just been asking to meet me, or he's been telling me, "Can you come to my place?" Nah, I was about to say something, but nah. And he's been saying, "Can you come to my place?" I'm like, "No." And so today he sends me this very long message. He's like, I've been thinking about you. I really want to marry you. Yeah, I was like, boy, you're just when you go and find some hook or something. Leave me alone.